right now, think about how many months you've completed that. Because I know that there has not been 1 month where I haven't done that, because I know that as a distributor, that's my job. So when I started, I kind of told myself, like, okay, if I don't do this every single month, I'm going to like get fired. I'm going to lose my job. And again, this is something that you just have to tell yourself, because no boss is really going to fire you. But you have to kind of do whatever you need to do to make that happen. And if you do it every month, imagine like your first month you have 4 customers, then the second month you have 8, the third month you have 16, the fourth month you have 20, and so on and so forth. And then if you're instilling that in your team and your new distributors and you're helping them, that number is going to multiply so quickly. So that's how you really are going to grow this business. If you're adding 1 loyal customer for 1 distributor every month, it's just not going to grow the way that you want it to grow, you guys. I'm telling you. And especially if you've been in the business for a long time, because what happens is you're guaranteed a customer for at least 3 months. Well, after that 3 months, that customer has the opportunity to quit ordering, but they're going to fall off. So you have to be adding people and customers and distributors faster than they're falling off. Okay? And that's so important to make sure that you are continuously in a state of growth versus in a state of decay where your check's going down. Because we're all in this because we want to make more money and we want our check to go up every month. So steps to success. Every single month, I would print it out. You can print it in your eSuite, in your documents library. And I would just really, really focus on completing those steps every month. Okay, so we're going to go through a couple of things that I feel like are key to do that, because it's like, okay, great, I know that that's what I'm supposed to do, but how do I really do that every month? So if you break down the customers first, 4 people per month. So that means that we need to find 1 customer every week. Like, that's not a lot. It's really not. If you're working the business the way that you should, finding 1 loyal customer every single week is not like out of this world crazy. So what I would say first and foremost is, instead of post on Facebook. Number 1, we all know that. Everybody that's on here, I don't think is brand new, so they know we want to post on Facebook, because that's going to generate leads for you, and then you're going to be able to reach out to all of the people that like your post on Facebook. So you have that aspect where you're generating leads. However, you can also reach out to like friends and family and people that you have relationships with, and just tell them what you're doing. You know, hey, I've been working in my business for a couple of months now. I have this goal this month that I'm going after. Oh, my phone just like tipped. Tell them about the Christmas bonus. I'm going after a really awesome Christmas bonus this month, and I'm looking for a couple of people that would be willing to try one of my products. I'd give you my discount 40% off. Like, would you be willing to try some of the products? So messaging is so key, you guys, and it is so a numbers game. Trisha will tell you the same thing every day. I mean, for me to get a loyal customer, I probably have to message, I would say 15 to 20 people. So 1 customer, and that doesn't mean that they order right then on the spot either. That means that you have 1 person that definitely wants the products and is interested, and it might take like 3 or 4 follow-ups to actually sign that person up. So that's where kind of the consistency and making sure that if they tell me, yeah, I really want to do it, and I get paid on Friday, on my calendar, I'm putting like follow up on Friday with Sarah. She wants this as a loyal customer. And I just literally put it in my notes on my phone or in my calendar on my phone. And that way every day I just know all the people I have to follow up with, because it's not their job to follow up with you. The ordering product is not their priority. I wish it was. I wish they would all show up at the door and ask me for wraps, but they don't. So you have to constantly staying on these people that have expressed interest, and that's what's going to get you more of the deals actually closed, if you want to call it that. Okay, so that's a huge thing, is social media, posting on Facebook, messaging everybody that likes your post, because obviously they have some type of interest in what you're doing, and then also sending messages to people that you do have relationships with. I wouldn't just like cold message people you don't know, because that's like really spammy. You want to develop that relationship first, but if you have the relationship with these people, like, you have to get out of the fear of like them telling you no, or them saying or what they're going to think of you if you reach out to them, because you never know. They might have some crazy health goal they're working on and you didn't even have any idea until you reached out and messaged them. So that would be, for social media, the biggest things that I would say that you can do to gather loyal customers. Trisha, do you want to touch on anything on that?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that the other day, because I was thinking, like I always tell you guys, like, oh, I get tripped up on, what should I post today? What should I post today? Because of the fact that I understand it's redundant. I understand you feel like you're just saying the same thing over and over, but truly and honestly, that is what this business is about. So it's repetition, right? So we just have to come way, 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 way back down to the super, super basics. Like the basics are, you use the product, which the other day I had finished my cleanse, so use the product, and then you track your results, and then you post about it. So I literally had 3 loyal customers off of that really great tracked results post. So the first thing was, A, I used the product, back to the basics. B, I tracked my results, successfully by starting, start to finish, which was huge because some people as distributors, we all get busy just like the customers do, and they'll be like, oh, well, I took it before, but I didn't take an after, or, oh, I took an after, but I didn't weigh myself, or whatever. But if you do it properly and you post and share about it, it's amazing. And again, it's just going back down, like what my whole point was, is I was having trouble thinking of what to post. And when I dumbed it down to the basics, and I thought, well, it's about sharing the products that we love, right? So super basic. I shared about it, and bam, I got 3 customers off of that. And actually, tonight, this girl messaged me about it. No. I've been messaging her for like a year, but she hit me back and said, all right, I'm just going to do it. I saw your post. I really want to try this. I'm getting really big, and I don't want to feel like this for the holidays or whatever. But anyway, I had been talking to her forever, and it was all from that post. So I just told myself, Trish, all it comes down to is the basics. We're messaging people, we're using our products, and we're sharing about it. So that was really cool.
That's awesome. And you had such good results.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I had 5 pounds. I was like, hell yeah. But then I'm also, I'm doing the greens every day now. I'm going to start wrapping every 3 days. So I'm going to start tracking my results and being really consistent. I'm also doing a new testimony on the It's Vital Core Nutrition. So I'm doing a month of that, and I'm going to track it. And so, obviously I'm on a weight loss journey now with the baby here. So I'm going to be all about the posts for weight loss. So
that's awesome. And you bring up such a good point, Trisha, because I feel like there is nothing stronger in this business than having your own testimony. Like when people see you and they see your results from whatever product it is, they're like, okay, I get it, I believe it. I don't know, for some reason people they totally want to do it once they know that you actually have done it, if they trust you and have that relationship with you. So if you can set yourself up on a 30-day challenge and start wrapping every 4 days, or start taking the greens every day, or the fat fighters or whatever it might be, and track your progress and constantly post that on Facebook, and even maybe go live about it, because I know Ashley's been doing some challenges about going live. And what's crazy is when I was on the cruise, I had a couple of minutes with Mike Patillo, which I was really excited about, because if you guys know, he's one of our corporate CNOs, I think, Chief Networking Officer. And he asked me, what was my biggest struggle in the business? I said, I want to promote, and I want to promote really fast. I was like, what was the one best tip that you could give me? And he was like, well, let me ask you, how many times a day are you going live? And I was like, not very many. He's like, so you have to think about it letting people into your life on a daily basis. Like Kim Kardashian, reality TV, she created such a huge, massive following because she was letting people into her life. So think about it like that, and if you can start, it makes me hot and sweaty. I'm like, oh God, I have to go live. What if I mess up? But if you can get past that and know that we're all just normal people, and if you mess up, people will only know what they know. They probably won't even know you messed up. And start talking about kind of your journey and what you're doing, and what you want to share with other people. I feel like that'll help you guys create a bigger audience. And a bigger audience obviously means more leads and more people that you can talk to, which then generates more customers and more people to talk to about the business. So that's huge. Think about going live. I know it's scary.
It could be something as simple as you super excited to check your mail. Like, oh my gosh, my mail is here and it's so exciting. I have, you know, this, you know, whatever products you ordered that month. Or it could be something as simple as a Fat Fighter demo, like CC has done. I'm sorry. CC has done. Alexis has done. Something cool like that will get people excited to watch. And you all know when you go live, when someone's live, we all click it and start to watch it, right? So you're going to get people clicking on your stuff and watching you, and then the more that happens, you're going to get more people to interact with. So.
Totally. Or like mixing up your greens, or like
yeah.
making a protein shake. Like there's so much that you can do with it going live. That'll just draw people to you and give you such a bigger audience. Because even, like, I'll get, like, I don't know, 100 likes on my post. But then when I went live, even, like, for our pumpkin contest, I had, like, 3,000 views. So I'm like, there's 3,000 people seeing my post, and I'm getting, like, 100 likes. Like, what? So then it puts it in perspective of how many people actually see your stuff on a daily basis, which is pretty crazy. So that's all good. So... yeah, so that is really how I focus on loyal customers. I'm huge on social media. The other thing that me and Trisha do all the time is events. So events are great. It gets you in front of people. And getting in front of people in this business, whether it's through events or doing parties, I feel like there's nothing stronger than that. So if you guys are interested in events, me and Trisha have a couple events coming up that are out here local in Phoenix. If you're not in Phoenix, we can connect you with the team wherever you are, because Ashley has like 13,000 people on her team or something. So we can try to link you up with somebody if you're not local. But the events are really, really fun and a great way to generate leads and more people to talk to. And then, parties is the only other thing. That it is the season for holiday parties. So I would say get people together and do like a holiday spa party, or like, a pamper party for the holidays, wine and facial night. Whatever it is, but throw a holiday party and invite all your people to it and make it work style, and see what you get out of it, because everybody loves to go to parties during the holidays. I do anyway. Trisha, you a holiday partier? We know you're going to be partying with baby Kais. Party in. All right, so that's loyal customers. Does anybody have questions about that? And then I'm just going to briefly touch on distributors.
I was gonna say something about the parties, okay. Especially if you've been in the business a while and you feel like it's time for a relaunch. It doesn't have to be, like you said, it doesn't have to be like, okay, I'm launching my It Works business. You could do something like, oh my gosh, it's the festive, like meat and cheese and like some wine, or mimosas in the morning, or just like vegetarian waters. Like you could switch it up to where like you're focusing on whatever audience you have, to where it's more of like a laid back. So like, for instance, the last party that I booked for either Alyssa or Shelby and Alexis, I used a non-It Works. It just says party time, but for the cover photo. And she's like, "What is this about?" And I'm like, "Well, you just want to switch it up, You want to make it where people are coming to just learn about what you do, and don't like trick them. Of course, be like, I'd love for you to learn more about what I do, or what products we offer, but have it more laid back, because straight up, like, our job, you guys, is to hang out with girls. Like, my husband makes fun of me all the time. He's like, yeah, your hobby. Like, my hobby, which brings me a decent paycheck every month, is our job, and it's fun to get together with us girls and share these amazing products. So make it fun. And again, going back to the basics, like getting some girls together and sharing about these products that we love, like how fun is that? That's our job. So let's do more of that. And I promise you, your business will start to grow. And I'm not talking like me every weekend, be crazy and book a party every weekend, but at least 1 to 2 parties a month. You got to get those booked, because that's what's going to grow your business.
Yeah, and the online party.
Yeah.
We do online
every
parties every single Sunday for you guys now. And I mean, why not put your people, everybody you possibly can on there, because they can come win free stuff. You don't have to send out the samples. Me and Trisha send everything. And it's just like a great opportunity for you to get that one customer a week, one person per week, whether it's through online party, in-person party, Facebook posting, or an event. One person a week. That's all you got to do. Okay? Anything else, Trish? No? Okay, cool. All right, so, and does anyone else have questions about how to get loyal customers before we move on from that? If you need scripting, we have this beautiful thing that Trisha created called the Verbiage Vault. So if you're having trouble with what to say to people and how to reach out to people, just go in the Verbiage Vault and scroll through, and you will have like so many ideas. So I mean, we're trying to give you guys everything we can, but I can't like force you to like go on your phone and do it. You gotta take some initiative in your business and know, like, set a goal for yourself. I'm gonna get 4 loyal customers this month. I'm gonna get the $100 in Christmas cash because that's awesome. And yeah, just go after it, you guys. It's there. You just got to do it for sure. And then as far as distributors, so just kind of to touch on that, it's pretty similar to the loyal customers. And usually when I'm talking to people even about the products, I'll give them some options for how they can get the products at a discount. And one of the options that I put in there is that they can become a distributor and get 40% off while using the products. So that tends to open up some conversations with people about the business. But honestly, I just really, really share my passion for the company and how much I love it and the freedom that it's created in my life. Or if you're brand new, when I first started, I wasn't making any money. I think my first check was like $54, but I shared the passion of what I knew it was doing for my leaders above me. And I would say, girl, listen, I just started this business. I'm so excited. My upline makes like $30,000 a month. I'm about to make serious money. Like, if I were to get you on a call, would you have 15 minutes to listen a little bit to find out more about what I'm doing? And then your job as a new distributor, I just sneezed, hold up. Your job as a new distributor, if you're not comfortable presenting the opportunity, is just to get them on the phone with your upline. But again, the only way to do that is to really, really generate that excitement with people of, you know, do you have big goals? What do you want to accomplish next year? Like, how much money do you want to make? What are you going after? Well, if I could show you a way to where you could potentially earn $10,000 a month, would you have 15 minutes to hear me out? Like, just really simple messages, you guys, that you can send to, you know, 20, 30, 40 people a day after you've developed that, like, kind of initial relationship with them. So, yeah, it takes a little bit of time. You want to be messaging as much as you possibly can. But, I mean, just do it, like, in the morning when, you know, you're, I don't know, when your kids are in the shower, or, you know, if they're eating breakfast and you're just sitting around. Do it when they're taking a nap during the day if they're not working. Do it when the kids, you know, go to bed at night. Like, there's time that you can find to do this, but you just really, really have to want this for yourself. Because no matter how much, again, that me and Trisha give you, and, you know, the online parties we do, and the Zoom trainings, and all the training that we give you, the, you know, YouTube, everything that you have access to, we can't make you do it. So we're telling you, this is how we did it. This is what we found works. This is how we promoted quickly, is, you know, tap into everything we give you and follow steps to success, which is customer every month and continue to see, and that will grow your business. And if your check isn't where you want it to be, ask yourself, how many months since you've been in the business have you completed your steps to success? And if the answer is not very many, that's probably why your check's not very big. So I can't stress enough how powerful that tool is that they give us to know exactly what we need to do every month. And
it's more than that. It's going to have to
person parties and sharing your passion about the business. So yeah, that's pretty much all it for distributors. Trish, do you have anything that you want to add to that? Is she on? Yeah, muted. Trisha.
As far as distributors go, I will say to you guys, I understand that a lot of lately what I've been receiving from people with my messages is, I want to start the new year. I want to start the new year. La, la, la. Like, they're all about, like, not starting right now, and I get it. But the way I look at that is, okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and check back with you the first, and I'll, like, it's been weird. That's what a lot of, has anybody else been getting that? Like, I want to start, you know, in a couple months, whatever. Anyway, for me, that's what it's been. So what I tell myself is, okay, that's fine. I'll check back with you, you know, the first week of January, whatever. But I keep saying to myself, okay, what's going on? I need to talk to more people. So when it comes to, like, however you want to call it, whatever you want to say it is, hitting a wall, you know, not signing anyone up, a dry spell, I think I've heard, whatever you want to call it. Bottom line is, you just need to talk to more people. So I know when I get to that, whatever, all those 3 words that I just used that I don't even like to say because I don't believe in those. It's all a mindset. When I get to that mind frame and I start to feel that way, what I say is, okay, I'm going to talk to more people. So then I dig really, really, really deep into my messages, and I go, I mean, I'm scrolling all the way back to, like, you know, May, June, July, August, September, you know, really digging deep into my messages, and I'm just finding new people to follow up with. And reaching out into all my posts, you know, who's liked my stuff. I've even gone as far as going through my phone book and been like, what family member have I not hit up yet? You know, you just got to think outside the box. Think of different ways that you could generate some sort of leads that you can reach out to more people, because that's all it comes down to is more people. And another thing that I posted recently about distributors in our group, I don't know if anyone read it, but it was something along the lines from one of the ambassadors of, like, a girl who had offered her to be a loyal customer, but she had never offered her to be a distributor. And it talked about how you are robbing somebody. You are absolutely robbing somebody of, like, the most amazing opportunity that could potentially change their life forever, like it did mine and all of yours, and in whatever aspect that it has. But if you don't give someone the, you know, the information by saying, you know, hey, thanks so much for, you know, showing any interest or whatever, but have you ever considered making an additional income with something like this? If you're not offering that opportunity, I mean, you're just robbing them of something that could be like what it did for us, you know, what it did for all of us. And so just remember that this is, again, back to the basics. Like, remember what it's done for you and all the great things that you've learned from the business or experienced from the business in the short amount of time or the long amount of time that you've been in it. And tell everybody about it. Like, shout it from the rooftops that, you know, what we offer and all the great things that, you know, are about this business. So anyway, that's all. And it's going to end in 10 minutes. So I'm going to stay with free. Go ahead, Rainbow.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that I wanted to cover tonight is just everybody understanding the importance of the steps to success and kind of what we are doing every month as a distributor, what our job is. So does anybody have questions about that or anything that you want to say? Anybody? Okay, and if you guys need additional help or one-on-one stuff, I mean, even when I started, I feel like my upline didn't even really know what she was doing. So I took it upon myself to go to YouTube and start Googling, like, you know, how to go diamond in 30 days, how to, you know, advance ranks quickly with It Works, and just started following so many different leaders. And not only does it give you good information, but it just lets you know, like, what's possible and gives you that motivation. Because you guys, you have such a big opportunity here, and we're about to hit, like, boom season. So come the first of the year, your business is going to explode, but it's only going to explode if you're putting and planting all the seeds now that you need to for those to start growing when everybody's ready to change their body, change their, you know, bank account, all that stuff that happens at the first of the year. So laser focus now gets you, like, super awesome amounts of growth when everything starts to happen in the spring. But don't wait until then, because the bigger that you build it now, the bigger that your paycheck's going to be then. Cool? All right, raise the roof. Woo, woo! We're excited. Who's getting their Christmas cash? I want everybody to get some Christmas cash. It's gonna be good. Okay, Trisha, thank you so much. I know that you're super duper new mommy, and you always take time out of your busy schedule to pour your heart and soul into this team, and we love you so much for that.
I love you all. Message me, Cece, if you want to talk more about what you messaged me. Call me.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Remember, 4 LCs, 3 DTs. That's how
That's how you go, Ruby. Woo woo.
Woo woo. Bye, guys.
Good night.